Yo, it's your boy Rush. Yeah, I mean, we back in the building. I mean, and we gonna be in the Marvel universe. I'm gonna be talking about Doctor Von Doom, aka Doctor Doom. Victor Von Doom is his government name or whatever. Yo, I was politicking with a coworker, right? We was discussing on who's one of the illest supervillains in the Marvel universe, and we both came to the conclusion that it was Victor Von Doom. Yo, Victor. After after having that conversation with my mans and them or whatever, I realized I kind of slept on Victor Von Doom. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna break down on what makes him a ill super villain. I mean, now I definitely slept on him like crazy. I mean, lame terms. I definitely estimated underestimated him. I mean, now Victor Von Doom ancestors, they all from Laveria. You know what I mean? Like a weird country name, Laveria or whatever. Now his mom's Dukes is named Cynthia Von Doom, and where she's from, which is Laveria, like her people's her people her people's like are being oppressed by the dominant race within that region. Uh, you know what I mean? Pretty much, they struggling and they being mistreated as a group of people or whatever. But these things happen. Now because of her peoples was being oppressed along with her, she felt like she had some type of responsibility, to save her people from being oppressed by the dominant race in Laveria or whatever. So she ended up she ended up performing like some type of satanic ritual so that she can receive strength to fight back the dominant race or whatever. So Cynthia's magic caught the attention from this powerful demon named Hell Lord, aka Mephisto. Now Mephisto is like a devil, like he ain't Satan, but he's like the version of Satan in the Marvel universe. You know what I mean? But anyway, Mephisto convinced Cynthia to accept I guess his offer. You know what I mean? Because she was able to tap in the super nat, you know what I mean? And that caught his attention like crazy. Like, yo, who's this immortal doing this ritual? Let me see what's good with her. So Mephisto informed Cynthia Von Doom son will become a powerful king. You know what I mean? Cynthia accepted the demonic powers into her self, and she get she began to check the army. You know what I mean? So as she's checking this army, yo man, niggas is getting bodied. You know what I mean? And some of the soldiers realized their souls was captured by Mephisto. You know what I mean? Now, Cynthia realizes what she did, and she kind of understands that even though what the dominant race was doing to her people, the move that she made to politic with Mephisto and receiving his demonic powers was a wrong thing. So she began to weep and decided to like denounce the demonic powers that she received from Mephisto. Now there was a local guard named well, I can't really remember his name, but this local guard, right, like I guess he ended up get like, okay, he like stabs Cynthia or whatever, right? Now when this local guard stabbed her on her stomach, it killed her but not the baby. So Cynthia ended up dying through the process of getting stabbed in the stomach by the guard. Um, Now that there's a baby involved, which is Victor Von Doom. Uh, like she confessed she confessed that, you know, like, she took an oath with, pretty much with Mephisto or whatever, and that's how she was able to, like, uh kind of like, she didn't completely stop the dominant race from oppressing the people, but it did lighten up the load, I guess, the pressure from that race, from the mistreatment, but it was still kind of going on or whatever. Now, okay, she would burn in hell eternally because she's dead, and she took an oath with Mephisto. You know what I mean? Because Mephisto is pretty much like the Satan version of Satan, in like he's a version of Satan in the Marvel universe. Now, Victor Von Doom, son, he grew up in a peaceful lifestyle because his father raised him or whatever, and he pretty much had a peaceful lifestyle. He was dating a chick. I mean, he had a girl named Valeria. You know what I mean? And they lived a good life. You know what I mean? Now, Victor Von Doom Pops caught smoke with the high ranked political leader um from Laveria or whatever. Victor needed to, like, he had to vacate or whatever. So because this took place, um Victor's pops, he dealt with that political leader, you know what I mean, you know what I mean, on a personal tip or whatever. So as he's telling his sons to vacate, I guess, Laveria or whatever, that political leader sent goons after him and his son or whatever. Victor Pops, he ended up dying because he okay, as they, like, vacate, like, Laveria, there was some certain spots they went to was like freezing cold or whatever. Like, them niggas had to sleep in blizzards and shit like that. And as they was sleeping in the blizzard or whatever, like, his pops didn't Victor Von Doom's pops didn't want him to die from hypothermia. So what he did, he took he took his last layer of his sweater and covered, covered his body with it. Covered Victor Von Doom's body with it. So he was sleeping in a blizzard, like, bareback, just for the sake of saving his son. Shit is crazy, right? That's like, mad love, you know what I mean? But anyway, because of this, yo, this caused, Victor Pops to die. Now, Von Doom swore to himself that he will receive revenge um from this dominant race, and he gonna body that, he wants to body that political leader that sent them goons after them. Now, I mean, now, as he's, contemplating on his revenge and all that, Victor Pops, Victor Pops had, like transcripts and manuals or whatever, right? And these, like, transcription manuals, like, it showed, like, it explained on his lineage, because, like, his mom's is like a supreme witch type chick, you know what I mean? And his pops is like a physician, like he's like a doctor or whatever. Um Obviously, Victor Von Doom, he got the, like, he's ill at both. I mean, he's ill at sorcery, and he's like a medical genius at it too. And he's just an ill nigga, period. Know what I mean, real smart, whatever, right? So he finds this manuals, right? He's reading this joint, and he realized, his mom's was a powerful sorcerer. Victor Pops was into science, medicine, and all that, right? With both styles submerged, and one, Dr. Doom, you know what I mean? He becomes a real powerful supervillain. Now, as a youngin, Victor would practice, like, spells and shit like that, and the mystic arts, you know what I mean? Victor was so ill creating advanced technology. The United States offered him a scholarship to go to a university in the States or whatever. But Victor's chick, Valeria, tried to convince him to forgive, the people, the dominant race that did him dirty. But you know Vic, you know what I mean? He like, nah, nigga, them niggas gotta pay. Word of my mez. Anyway, yo, that, you know what I mean? Obviously he's not gonna forgive them niggas. He wanna body them niggas, which I feel him on, you know what I mean? I understand, you know what I mean? But anyway, yo, he begins to, uh start to, like, dwell on his vengeance or whatever, and like definitely was like, he was on it, you know what I mean? Day in and day out. But anyway, yo, he accepted a scholarship and decided to go to the university in the United States. So he leaves Liberia. Now, man, now at the university Victor attended to, right? Yo, he meets Reed Richards, aka Mr. Fantastic. Now, for all you guys that don't know who Reed Richards is, like, yo, he's the leader of the Fantastic Four. There's him, the Thing, uh, Susan Storm, and then there's Johnny Storm, aka the Human Torch. Now, yo, I'm gonna get into them. I'm gonna get into them, like, yo, sometime in the future. And I'm gonna break down their storyline. Know what I mean, but anyway, I'm gonna stick to this right here. So he meets Reed Richards. They start the politics or whatever, right? Now at this university, Reed Richards is, yo, he the man too. Like, yo, he considered a genius too. So they kind of like, competing against each other. Like, yo, who the illest nigga that could create like ill technology, or who the smartest nigga or whatever. You know what I mean? Battle of the wits. But anyway, yo, because of this, yo, one of Victor's, I guess, like, yo, V Richards was on the only nigga within that university that was on his level of intellect. Know what I mean, like, yo, because both of them dudes, they got like that supreme intellect. Them niggas is mad smart. Now, because of this, right? Reed Richards offered um Victor Von Doom a room. You know what I mean? To like to live with him, because they at the university and they live in the school or whatever, in the dorms or whatever, right? And Victor Von Doom was like, "Yo, nah, son, I'm good. Like, I got my own spot already." You heard? And V Richard was like, "Yo, say no more, fam. Like, it's all good." Know what I mean? Well, yo, we'll link up some other time. You heard? So he dips. He branches off. He does his own thing. Now Reed Richards ends up rooming with Ben Grimm, aka the Thing. Now, yo, the Thing, like, yo, he like, before he transformed into the Thing or whatever, right? Uh, this is before he received his meta abilities or whatever. Yeah, I mean, the Thing, he's pretty much like a solid rock, like, and he's like, he has super strength and all that. But at this time, when everybody's getting acquainted at the university, nobody got the abilities yet. Know what I mean? So, but just letting you know who Ben Grimm is. You know what I mean? He the Thing. Now in the laboratory, right? Yo, they was developing in the laboratory. Victor was developing androids for the government, and also, playing with the dark arts. Now Victor also created a temporal transport, which allowed him to put inanimate objects back in time. Know what I mean? Now Victor, our main goal was to create the Magnus Opus, which is a chair that allows like advanced tech fused with magic. You know what I mean? Now, this machine, right? This machine could channel the energy of mystical energy, and it would allow him to travel to hell so that he can free his mom's soul. You know what I mean? Like, this is how, this his backstory is ill, son. Yo, word of my miss. The chair allowed Victor to travel through hell, right? But his tech was flawed at the moment, so he had to return back to Earth, and the Magnus Opus exploded, and Victor woke woke up in a government hospital, with bandages wrapped around his face, because it because his face was disfigured by the explosion. Yo, he had to wrap his face with bandages, and that's why. You know what I mean? he be rocking a mask. But later on in the story, I'm gonna explain to you why he has to rock that mask. Know what I mean, but let me expound on his situation being expelled in the university because of the explosion. Yo, the school decided to expel Victor Von Doom, right? So when this happened, right? Like, yo, he got a clique of androids in the school. Know what I mean, like I say about a dozen of them, and I guess he turned on his android to command them to destroy all his inventions within the school and cause it to like self destruct because he didn't want the government to get his advanced tech. Know what I mean, so Victor returned back to Europe. You know what I mean, and when Victor Von Doom would go to sleep, he would have like nightmares of his mom burning in hell. Know what I mean? So he'd be like, "Yo, damn, yo, my mom's just like getting tortured in hell or whatever," and she would be tortured by Mephisto himself. Know what I mean? So Valeria, okay, end up linking up with Von Doom because when he left to go to that university to like do his own thing out there, whatever. He end up, he cut her off for a period of time and then he speak for a minute. Know what I mean, so fast forward, right? Yo, the nigga, you know what I mean, he links up with Vala, Valerie. Not Valerie. Valeria. You know what I mean? Because that's his girl. That's his girl's name. But anyway, yo, they lived a great life in peace, man. He was smashing, you know what I mean? Did the whole, wifey role and husband role and stuff like that. And, they was bonding, you know what I mean? Living a peaceful life. But yo, one day the Russians they came through. They was like, yo, what's good? Rondon was like, fuck y'all niggas doing over here, nigga? Can't you see I'm with my bro, son? What the fuck is wrong with y'all niggas? It was like, yo, son, yo, we need your adventures and all that, yo. Von Doom was like, yo, nah, I ain't having it, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't getting shit from me, nigga. Word of my meds, right? So, yo, Victor's girl had a guardian, right? This guardian, um, like he's like a Tibetan monk, nigga. You know what I mean? He got like mystical powers too, or whatever. But he's there to watch over Valeria. You know what I mean? Valeria, whatever. So um as Von Doom catch wreck with the Russians, yo, they get the dumping. And Lane turns to start shooting at him, right? So they get the dumping or whatever, you know what I mean? Trying to body Von Doom or whatever. And yo, the Guardian used his body as a shield to try to protect Valeria or whatever, right? So hey yo, this Guardian name is Otto. Otto, okay, this cat Otto, right? He revealed that his role. Okay, he revealed that he rode with them Tibetan monks. Know what I mean, like like from the mountains and all that. Yo, the whole 9 yards. What am I miss? And he dedicated himself. Right, he dedicated himself to help this cat Von Doom to have the fusion of science and I guess like mysticism. Victor is a part of the Tibetan monk prophecy. Like, yo, they all know about Von Doom and they know what he's supposed to do. Know what I mean? Now, the man who has his face, like they would lead them after he receives the message from Otto, right? So Victor began to travel up the mountains, nigga. He's like, nigga, I gotta figure out what's going on, cause he's he just found out like he's a part of a Tibetan monk prophecy or whatever because he was destined to fuse science and magic together and he's like kind of like the only nigga that could do that. You know what I mean? So and these Tibetan monks they kind of like yo they hold them in a high ranking regards. You know what I mean? So anyway, yo, after he received this message, yo, son gets to traveling up the mountains, trying to find the secret temple or whatever, right? As he travels, he bumps into a beast, a monster type thing. I mean, and he end up killing it with an explosion. Now the monks found Von Doom because yo, after the explosion or whatever, yo, he was knocked out or whatever, sleeping in the snow. You know what I mean? Up in the mountains, you heard? So the monks found Von Doom, took him back to the secret temple, and Victor studied there, right? Like, because they helped heal him or whatever, and he ended up like learning mad new shit from these niggas. So as Victor Von Doom is living amongst these Tibetan monks, he studies there in the temple for several years. Now the monks, yo, they felt like yo they had to fulfill this prophecy because they found Von Doom and they would like call him like master and all that. You know what I mean? Now, okay, now Victor fell out the grid, nigga. Like this nigga was like, yo, he was ghost for a minute, and you know, like he was doing his own thing. Yeah, I mean, like he was just off the grid, nigga. Like he's not integrated with like, the with society and all that. Like he's just out the grid, period. But anyway, as he's like learning new things in the secret temple, like yo, he begins to watch the news, right? And he finds out that the political leader that bodied his pops is responsible for killing people and gaining more power within Liveria. So he was considered to be the most, smartest man alive, which is, I guess Victor Von Doom. Now, when Von Doom saw this, right, he was fueled with anger and vengeance. Every time, every time, every time he would go to sleep, he could never be at peace, man. Like, yo, these night terrors he be having, man, with his mom burning in hell by Mephisto or whatever, like it was started bugging him out. At this point, like he still had his humanity. I mean, he had empathy and he knew he had to get rid of this humanity. So now Von Doom put the monks to work, right? They started forging like this unique metal and fuse this magic and technology within this metal suit like type invention, you know what I mean? Which was considered to be the advanced tech. Now the suit was protected by the magical enchantments. Now, you know that the suit Dr. Doom be rocking on the regular, you know what I mean, with the you know what I mean? Yo, that's the joint that was created by the monks with the with the ill technology infused with the mystical arts or whatever. You know what I mean? Basically magic. Now, Von Doom was covered with the magic metal suit. Now, the last piece was the metal mask. Now, the metal mask was forged out the fire, right? Von Doom put it on his face put it on his face immediately. He didn't even let it cool off. As he proceeds to put on this burning hot mask, he loses his humanity. Like he doesn't the nigga don't feel shit no more. Know what I mean? Now after putting this joint on, like he doesn't have nightmares about seeing his mom burning in hell no more. Like he doesn't even give a fuck no more because of the mystical suit he's rocking with the advanced tech in it. I mean, now, yeah, this is wild crazy, right? Victor Von Doom, you know what I mean? Victor Von Doom becomes Doctor Doom at this point. Know what I mean? He's a full blown supervillain now. Now, Doctor Doom is one of the smartest cats in the Marvel universe, and so smart when Ultron destroyed himself, right? Uh, Victor Von Doom was able to reassemble him and uh like programmed him really pretty much like reconfigured him to follow his bidding. I mean, like pretty much Ultron works for Doctor Doom at that point. You know what I mean, that's how smart Von Doom is. You know what I mean, you know what I mean. Now, yo, Von Doom is ill too. Like, yo, another ill thing he did, he performed brain surgery on the Incredible Hulk. Like he ended up getting like an antimanium chainsaw, right? And he cut his skull with it. And as he did that, he was able to perform surgery on his brain. Now, the reason why he would do that, right? He would do that. He would do that because he would try to I I guess I guess get rid of Bruce Banner or whatever. You know what I mean? Now, I think he was successful. Yeah, he was successful. He was successful to get rid of Bruce Banner. Know what I mean? Uh, when he performed the surgery or whatever. I mean, this is one of the ill joints that he did. Not only he did that, he also figured out how to harness mystical energy with vibranium, which the original settlers in Wakanda didn't even know how to do that. But Doctor Doom knew how to do that. Know what I mean? Now he ended up achieving the power of the cosmic. Dr. Von Doom also can hang with the Hulk, and you know what I mean. He could fight him. I mean, he can endure his uh I guess his um his massive strength as he's banging on his metal suit. Like he can take that. Know what I mean? Now Victor Von Doom, let me see, also can hang, you know what I mean? He can hang with other cats, that's just as strong as the Hulk. You know what I mean? Victor Von Doom, he got crazy durability, you know? Now, Doctor Doom is a supervillain that also um he actually kills Thanos, nigga. You know what I mean? Doctor Doom is a powerful sorcerer, and he's a better sorcerer than Doctor Strange. Y'all like, yo, nigga, you kind of like you forcing it, my nigga. Like, yo, nah, yo, he's that L nigga. Like, if you read his backstory, nigga, you gonna find out mad L shit about this nigga. Like, he's a dope super villain. Know what I mean? Now, he also traveled through space and time and studied the dark arts, like I said before. And he also used a spell to send Morgan Le Fay back in time, and she is considered to be the most powerful witch that ever lived. Now, Doctor Doom defeats her with ease. Doom is also has healing abilities. Doctor Doom will Will is so strong that he can resist like mind control and people that got telepathy to read his mind. Know what I mean? Now, Doctor Doom, man, he's an ill super villain. Know what I mean? And you know, if y'all disagree, you know what I mean, you can cam out. If you don't, I still want you to cam out. Know what I mean? And um Mystique, go ahead and drop that link and let some heads cam up so we can politic about this. Now I want to expound on the second subject matter, which is society create monsters. Know what I mean? Now I wanna expound on this because like with society that create monsters, I mean that's just based off, like social root causes, know what I mean, of crimes. You know what I mean? Pretty much like you know people in certain environments are unequally treated. You know what I mean? Not sharing political power, lack of support, lack of support for families, neighborhood is in poverty, um you know just pretty much coming from, you know what I mean, a urban community or whatever. Know what I mean? Now values placed in, children or whatever, and if a child is growing up within an aggressive environment, like housing projects and stuff like that, there's a lot of how can I put this, there's a lot of uh what's the word I'm looking for, uh there's a lot of like craziness that jump off in the hood, which get the youth to be conditioned to uh I guess like move into a life of crime. Know what I mean? And I think with society or whatever, there is a line of socioeconomic status, which leads back to the social root causes. Because like if you're an individual that grew up in the suburbs, like in a high white middle class neighborhood, is a chance. It's a high percentage of you um becoming pretty productive in society. Now the kids that grew up and like housing projects and stuff like that, they tend to um not have a high percentage to be productive in society. Now not all of them move foul. Well, I wouldn't say move foul, but not all of them are they live a life of crime. Or you know and within that community, there's people that work hard and they're a pillar within their community. But because the bad outweigh the good, there's I mean there's some dysfunctional behaviors that's that's normalized within that, environment. So, like I wanna use Casanova two times, for example. You know what I mean? Brilliant brother, solid brother, and he's official. Like, talk talk to a few people within Brooklyn, man. They'll let you know, like, everything he talk about, he's really about that action. You know what I mean? But because he stemmed from a society like that, well, not society, but because society forces certain ethnic groups to live in a certain location that has a high volume of crimes and gang activity, it leads the youth to move a certain way. Like they tend to adopt a antisocial behavior, you know what I mean? Which lead them to a life of crime. You know what I mean? Now, yo, some people will think that crime is like when you become like a criminal, you know what I mean, slash monster or whatever, because you put in you putting in that pain within the streets. Some people would think that this that shit it's a genetic thing, but a lot of sociologists would debunk that because they will have certain case studies and they will figure out like um society produces these criminals. Know what I mean? Now when sociologists create well, not create but discover these behavioral patterns with the case studies or whatever, you know like they they would they would explain that these young cats that grow up in these environments uh tend to move in a life of crime because it's a learned behavior. It's a learned behavior. It's not something that stems from genetics. But some heads will say that this shit is in their genes. Like they born to be a criminal. Know what I mean? Which I disagree. Know what I mean? I think if you take somebody out in an aggressive environment like that, they can um become productive in society. Know what I mean? And sometimes sometimes society don't really you know, show love to certain ethnic groups, you heard? But we ain't complaining, nigga. We just brushing the shit off our shoulders and we keep moving, know what I mean? But anyway, yo, this shit crazy, man. Like, like like I wanna even expound on these certain type of monsters where they call serial killers, right? Like, serial killers, they're like a distorted reflection of society, you know what I mean? And their values, according to like, certain researchers from, doctors and other sociologists. discover when they're making their research or whatever. Yo, traditionally, the behavior of a serial killer has been through, like, psychological framework, blaming, customary factors like bad parenting and maladjustment and brain chemistry or past abuse. You know what I mean? Some people will say, like, yo, like, a lot of these criminals stem from, a single parent household. You know what I mean? And I might catch a lot of smoke by saying this, but the stats show it. Any child that derives from most children, most children and adults that derive from a single parent household tend to live a life of crime. Know what I mean? But there's not all kids, but what I mean, the stats show that the percentage is pretty high, and I think within these environments, like, people that come from these housing projects and they raised on welfare, you know like, it creates a stagnant, I wouldn't want to say personality, but a stagnant lifestyle. Like, become complacent, and you know what I mean. You figure out on what's the ill, what's the ill hustle to scheme to remain living in those housing projects or whatever. There's just people that lived and passed on through generations living in, you know what I mean, in them housing projects or whatever. Um, I think if society would be fair, right? Like, they will all give everybody a fair head start, like a fair chance to you know build themselves up, help to have a career, and there won't be this much of crime in the streets and a single parent household. Like, in my thoughts and my perspective, I look at this like it's designed to uh pretty much divest from, like, a patriotic system. You know what I mean? Because of this. Because you know what they say, man, like, yo, the trust funds always hits the ethnic group, hit a certain ethnic group first before it spreads, you know what I mean? Worldwide or whatever. You know what I mean? And with this government system, with the welfares and the food stamps that WIC, um, it allows that individual that's a single parent to divest from having a male figure within the household. Know what I mean? And I think every child should have both parents within its life, because like, yo, the mother, and the father, it's a good balance between both to raise that seed to become productive in society. You know what I mean? And yo, man, I mean, it is what it is. Like, some people might not agree with what I'm saying. They might, like, be upset with what I'm saying. If you don't like it, I mean, come up and let's talk about it. Know what I mean, let's have a civil discourse and tell me why I'm wrong with my perspective. You know what I mean? Because I already know Matt has got some smoke for this. You heard? You know what I mean? I see mad people in the chat. You know what I mean? Yo, salute to you, Raz girl. Salute to you, sweet lady. I see you in the building. Y'all, Labudo Network. Salute. Gabe, I see you in the building. Was good. Stay gay. Yo, Mad Militant was good, fam. I see you in the building. Yo, that's what's up, man. I see this chat live. You know what I mean? Word out. Yeah, man. Pretty much. Yo, man. If we want to make a difference and lower the crime rates, man. Yo, I think everybody should have an equal opportunity, man. You know what I mean? Because there's certain ethnic group that deal with certain type of adversity to try to go to that next level. Sometimes it's hard to make that transition to leave the hood you know what I mean, to move into in a white middle class area. Shit is tough, man. Socially, you not really accepted within that. I mean, area. I mean, they'll fuck with you. They civil. They nice. They don't really fuck with you like that. Know what I mean, you know, it's my thoughts on that. You know, and yo, if you like the Dr. Von Doom story, let me know, nigga. I could get into the Secret Wars. You know what I mean? Now Secret Wars is an L joint. You know what I mean? I think y'all like it, Just leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think. Know what I mean? And I'm out. One.